Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our third grade play, Rock and Roll Forever.
Before we begin our show, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Please bow your heads with me. Dear God, we know you are with us wherever we go and that nothing can separate us from your love. Thank you for guiding us all the time, giving us good things, and keeping us healthy. We especially thank you for loving parents and grandparents, caring teachers, and a wonderful school. Please watch over us during spring break and bring us back safely. Amen. Thank you for coming, and now please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, teeny boppers of all ages and eras, welcome to the first, last, and only musical show dedicated exclusively to the stars of rock and roll.
We've got the biggest, craziest collection of rock and roll stars ever assembled.
We guarantee you'll want to swoon and croon right along with us as we celebrate the history of rock and roll. Hello, all you cool cats out there in WABC Radio Land. This is DJ Allen Free, spinning your favorite hits all the time. No talking, let's get rockin', all right, everybody, let's rock and roll.
Take blues and boogie woogie, and a little bit of gospel too. Add a little taste of country, now you know what to do.
You've got that beat, you've got that soul, you've got rock and roll. Rock and roll forever, forever rock and roll. Rock and roll forever, forever rock and roll. It's here to stay, that's why we say rock and roll forever. We love rock and roll. There was Pat, Sam, Bo, and Elvis. Oh, and don't you dare forget James Brown. Ow! Rockin' Mama's Little Richard. Yeah, the Beatles came to town. Well, Chuck and Ray, they took control, and everyone had rock and roll. Rock and roll forever, forever rock and roll. Rock and roll forever, forever rock and roll. It's here to stay, that's why we say rock and roll forever. We love rock and roll. Let's rock. 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 Rock and roll, rock and roll. We love rock and roll. Rock and roll forever, forever rock and roll. Rock and roll forever, forever rock and roll. It's here to stay, that's why we say rock and roll forever. We love rock and roll.
In 1955, a doo-wop quartet from Philadelphia called Danny and the Juniors was formed. They are best known for the #1 hit single, At the Hop.
They had several other hit songs, including our next selection, Rock and Roll is Here to Stay, which was released in 1958 and again in 1968.
So go ahead and rock with us, because no matter what your parents told you, ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll is here to stay.
Rock, go baby, rock. Go baby, rock. Go baby, rock.
Go baby, rock and roll is here to stay. It will never die.
It was meant to be that way, though I don't know why.
I don't care what people say. Rock and roll is here to stay.
We don't care what people say.
Rock and roll is here to stay.
Rock and roll will always be. I dig it to the end. It'll go down in history. Just you watch, my friend. Rock and roll will always be. It'll go down in history. Rock and roll will always be. It'll go down in history. Everybody rock. Everybody, everybody rock. Everybody, everybody rock. Everybody, everybody rock. Rock on, everybody rock. Rock and roll is here to stay. It will never die. It was meant to be that way, though I don't know why. I don't care what people say. Rock and roll is here to stay. Rock, go baby, rock. Go baby, rock. Go baby, rock. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll music began growing in popularity, especially with the teens. In 1954, Bill Haley and his Comets released their hit record, Rock Around the Clock, on the Decca Records label.
It was ranked 158 on Rolling Stone magazine list of the 500 greatest songs of all time.
It was also featured on the hit TV show Happy Days, starring me, of course, the Fonz. Hey.
So hit your favorite 50s diner, dance all night to your favorite band, and let's rock around the clock.
One, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your bad rags on and join me, hun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock
Presley first hit the rock and roll scene, his combination of country, rhythm and blues, and even gospel changed rock and roll music forever.
His hip swinging style made teenage girls scream, and middle-aged women, well, act like teenage girls.
And for our next act, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Prince of Rockabilly, the Duke of Rhythm and Blues, the undisputed king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley! Thank you very much.
One for the money, two for the show, three to get ready, now go, yeah, go.
But don't you step on my blue suede shoes. We can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoes. You can knock me down, step on my face, slander my name all over the place. Do anything that you wanna do, but honey, lay off them shoes. Don't you step on my blue suede shoes. We can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoes.
Let's go, cat!
Burn my house, steal my car, drink my cider from an old free jar. Do anything that you wanna do, but honey, lay off them shoes. Don't you step on my blue suede shoes. We can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoes. Put one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready, now go, cat, go. But don't you step on my blue suede shoes. We can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoes. We can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoes.
One more time!
We can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoes.
Elvis has left the building.
Now, first from America's West Coast, cause a new sound seemed like a California dream.
Yo, dude, so, way cool, cowabunga.
And speaking with a new language so only surfers understand.
Hang loose, man, totally awesome, dude, gnarly. These surfer dudes are way cool, but they're missing something, their own music. So in 1961, along came the Beach Boys with just the sound and lyrics they were looking for. Real surfer music. So grab your surfboard, send it a loop, and put a Hawaiian shirt in your nachos too.
Brush your bushy, volunteer you, cause everybody's going surfing.
Surfing USA! If everybody had an ocean across the USA, then everybody'd be surfing a California. You see them wearing their baggies, their Archie sandals too, a bushy blonde hairdo, surfing USA.
great song about taking a bath. Is it called Splish Splash or Splishity Splashity?
No, it's called Splish Splash. It was a big hit by Bobby Darin in 1958.
Hey, enough talking. Is everybody ready to dance? Yeah! Get your dancing shoes on. Let's get to a splishing and a splashing, a rocking and a rolling, a moving and a grooving, and a reeling with the feeling. Splish splash, I was taking a bath on about a Saturday night. Hubbard up, just relaxing in a tub, thinking everything was alright. Well, I stepped out of the tub, put my feet on the floor, I wrapped a towel around me and I opened up the door, and then splish splash, I jumped back in the bath. Well, how was I to know there was a party going?
There was a splishing and a splashing, splish splash, a rolling and a strolling, splish splash, a moving and a grooving, splish splash, a rocking and a rolling, splish splash, a reeling with the feeling, moving with the grooving, splish splash, yeah. Bing bang, I saw the whole gang dancing on my living room rug. Flip flop, they were doing the bop. All the teens had the dancing bug. There was Lollipop with a Peggy Sue with Golly Miss Molly was even there too. Well, splish splash, I forgot about the bath. I went and put my dancing shoes on. Yeah, there was a splishing and a splashing, splish splash, a rolling and a strolling, splish splash, a moving and a grooving, splish splash, a rocking and a rolling, splish splash, a reeling with the feeling, moving with the grooving, splish splash, yeah. There was a splishing and a splashing, splish splash, a rolling and a strolling, splish splash, a moving and a grooving, splish splash, a rocking and a rolling, splish splash, a reeling with the feeling, moving with the grooving, splish splash, yeah. There was a splishing and a splashing, splish splash, a rolling and a strolling, splish splash, a moving and a grooving, splish splash, a rocking and a rolling, splish splash, a reeling with the feeling, moving with the grooving, splish splash, yeah. A reeling with the feeling, moving with the grooving, splish splash, yeah. A reeling with the feeling, moving with the grooving, splish splash, I was taking a bath.
A wop bop a loo bop a wop bam boom.
What was that you just said? A wop, bop, a loop, bop. What?
Oh, I said a wop bop a loo bop a wop bam boom.
I thought that's what you said, but what does that mean? I think it means whatever you want it to mean, I guess.
It's actually the opening lyrics in 1955 hit song by Wild and Crazy Little Richard. Did somebody call my name? Woo! A wop bop a loo bop, wop bam boom. Wop bop a loo bop, wop bam boom.
Toot free, Ari. Toot free, Ari. Toot free, Ari. Toot free, Ari. Toot free, Ari.
Wop bop a loo bop, wop bam boom.
Got a gal
This is Ed Sullivan, host of the Ed Sullivan Show, and we have a really big shoe for you tonight.
Shoe?
Sure, shoe.
What does that mean, shoe?
Well, that's just the way I talk. I'm Ed Sullivan, and this is my shoe.
Oh, okay, I get it now. It means show, like this is the Ed Sullivan Show.
Yes, and we have the greatest act ever to appear on my shoe, all the way from England, in their first televised appearance in America. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles!
The Beatles made their U.S. television debut on February 9, 1964, to a record-setting television audience of 73 million.
They went on to perform on the Ed Sullivan Show a total of 4 times between 1964 and 1965, and featured 20 of their biggest songs, 7 of which became #1 hits, including our next song, I Wanna Hold Your Hand. So that about wraps it up for our show. Unlike some music shows, on our show, nobody ever gets voted off.
In fact, in the world of rock and roll, everybody gets to be a winner.
So when you can't think of anything to do,
Why not rock and roll?
And when you can't think of anything to say, why not try?
which translates into rock